Hello, good morning friends. Actually today I like to discuss about SAP S4HANA requirements and benefits. Okay. See in enterprises, right, have always had to deal with technological changes and innovations. Since the 1970s, the so-called the industrial revolutions, right, actually in the modern era, the automation has increasingly become prevalent in the productions since computers have been introduced and electronics and information technology have been used in the production. Previously manual process steps are now performed by the machines. The interoperability of products, process and infrastructures in real time has led to another critical change in the industrial production process, right? So, introducing the fourth stage of industrial revolution, all areas of value chain such as supply, production, delivery, customer service, and maintenance are linked via the internet, and information on each individual step is available in the real time. The Internet of Things, that is IoT, as well as the data and services entail the holistic digitalization of the traditional industries, which can be uh, which can be we can see, and it is totally summarized by the SAP called Industry 4.0, right? So in the past, people yeah, and enterprise had about 100 years to migrate to next industrial level. After industrialization, mass production and automation, Industry 4.0 now leads to global and extensive changes in the production process, business models, technologies, right? So the world of it changes the total world of work and people's everyday lives. Okay, and the, this rapid shift, which is often referred as a digital transformation, offers opportunities and risk for the new business models and existing value chains. Established enterprises can increase the efficiency of existing business models or develop new ones. Enterprise that ignore transformation, right? So that are lagging behind with the standard growth, and there is a risk being forced out of business by more innovative enterprise because their own business process remain too stagnant. So we have a different actually industrial changes are there. So the first one is mechanical, that is 1784. So introduction of mechanical production facilities using hydropower and steam power, and industrial revolution 2 which introduces the mass production based on the division of labor using electrical power, and third industrial revolution gives a utilization of electronics uh, and um, and IT for further automation of production, and fourth industrialization on the basis of cyber um, physical systems. Okay, so there is an integration of IT and the physical human work involved in the fourth revolution. Okay, and this chapter addresses these opportunities and risk in detail. So the introducing the solution offered by SAP S4HANA to take the advantage of digital transformations, right? SAP S4HANA components for marketing, procurement, logistics, finance, and human resources. Okay, and the future business challenge. The 2000s also involved changes requiring enterprise to adapt their business models. Okay, in comparison to the previous industrial revolution, the radical character and speed of the latest digital transformation are specific and new in the past. Changing business models often led to large enterprise acquiring small enterprise. Today, in the digital economy, dynamic enterprise acquires slow, passive enterprise. Product supplies that have been previously unknown can become the market leaders in no time at all and can thus turn the established industries upside down. Digitalization of business process. Today, business processes are influenced by increasing penetration of IT, which forces the enterprise with the traditional business process to rethink their business process and adapt them to the digital transformation. Okay, and you can just compare the digital transformations, right, by taking different kind of enterprises. Say in airlines, say, so the traditional business process is order processing via travel agencies and so high quality survey. Actually, current digital transformation process, we have online order processing, and in case of traditional business process, we have high quality of service, and digital business process, there is no service, and in case of traditional process, business process, we have the departure arrival at the central airports, and so in case of a digital business process, we have departure arrival at the provincial airports. Okay, and so let's coming to the fashion enterprise. Okay, in case of traditional business process, we have the outsourced production in Asia, and in case of digital business process, back sourcing of the production to the southern Europe. Okay, and then we have some advancement, right? So in traditional business process, design cycles of several months. Okay, it takes time in the traditional business process, and in digital business process, we have collection of changing every week. Okay, and in case of traditional business process, we have the fashion retail in specialized steps, and in case of digital business process, distribution via online channels. Okay, and say let's take company for heating system. In traditional, thermostats for heating systems in the households and enterprises, and in digital, thermostats including integration into the smart home technology. Okay, like Amazon, Alexa, Google Home, all these things, and all other smart devices, many smart devices. I'm just saying the very popular things for automation, for home automations. And in traditional thing, high quality and holistic service portfolio. And in case of digital transformations, digital business process, we have the proactive maintenance schedules, portfolio of additional products for smart home technology. Okay, this is about the comparison of traditional and digital business process of various industries. Okay, and say now, say for example, a travel company. In case of traditional, assignment of taxi services via telephone, whereas in digital, taxi order via smartphones, right? Like Uber and then Ola, all these things, right? Actually, they are doing through app and in mobile. So, in case of traditional process, actually, cash we have cash payment, and now actually automatic payment by credit cards, or we now actually we have GPay and all these things, phone pay, all these things, right? So, say for example, tool manufactured in discrete manufacturing. So in traditional tools for construction components, okay. Uh, in case of digital, site management including testing tools and at the fixed prices per month, including repair and maintenance services. And in case of traditional, in case for the tool manufacturing industry, high quality and holistic server portfolio. And then in case of digital, 24 24 bar 7 last mile delivery services or tools to the site, okay. So we have in traditional, in case of tool manufacturing, on premise retailer, whereas in digital, online order processing, okay. And say for example, um, say some instrument manufacturing, guitar manufacturing company. So we in traditional we have standard production, and in case of digital, additional customer shop as distribution channel for the customized guitars. And in case of traditional outsourced production to low cost industries, as well as in digital high price segments with the production in home country, okay. This is about the comparison of the traditional and the digital business process of various industries. So level of digitalization, how high the pressure for changing the traditional business process actually depends on the segments in which enterprise operates, okay. So enterprise with a higher level of digitalization, okay. So introduction of more digital practices, enterprise in industries with conditions strongly supporting digitalization with regards to process value chains, investments for digitalization, and integration of digitalization into the business strategy, okay. And enterprise with an average level of digitalization, okay. Enterprise in industries with conditions moderately supporting digitalization, enterprise with a low level of digitalization, okay. So it depends on the industry. I mean, how much or how much percentage of digitalization to be introduced, right? So enterprise industries in which digitalization process, right, only play a minor role, okay. And say for um, high level organization, so enterprise information and communication technology, that is ICC, I can say in short ICT, right, information and communication technology sectors, knowledge based service providers, all this requires high level digitalization, whereas average level of digitalization, say we can see finance and insurance sectors, retail, energy and water supply, mechanical engineering, chemical and pharmaceutical industries, transport and logistics, automotive industry. This requires average, it's a 50-50 kind of thing. The human intervention is required, whereas also the machine involvement is also required. So I mean digital information. Machine here actually I am saying the digitalization. Low level of digitalization, say healthcare. So we cannot introduce more in this area because the doctor's presence is always required. I mean the digital cannot diagnose or identify the problem of patients, right? So doctor's involvement is required. Other manufacturing industries, okay. So there actually we need a low level I mean low level digitalization implementation is required. So this is about the evaluation of industries based on the level of digitalizations, okay. So organizations that do not adapt to the changes resulting from the digital transformation will be massively impaired by their own business process, okay. In today's world, customer want to buy products whenever they want, whatever they want, and organizations using process that do not meet this requirement will vanish from the market if they do not adapt their process to this market conditions. The increasing digital transformation comprises three types of changes for business models, okay. The existing traditional business models can be complemented by the digital transformations, and the existing traditional business process models can be sub, sub superseded by the digital transformation and replaced by the digital business process. The digital transformation can allow for the business models that would not be possible without the digital transformation. Okay, and if the existing traditional business models is complemented by the digitalization, usually the enterprise can keep or even reinforce its market position. Take for example optimizing machine tools and production facilities. Okay, for example, if sensor technology cost can be reduced, the enterprise can measure the maintenance requirements for the production machine and only take the maintenance actions when actually required in this case. So the digital transformation supports and improves an existing traditional business process. Okay, and different business models. The existing product and service portfolio is extended to ensure the business growth. So replacing business process. Okay, so we are coming to the end, right? So in some areas, the transformation, the traditional transformation of business models might be suspended by the digital transformations and replaced by the digital business process. This digitalization can radically change the rules of the market, often referred to as a disruptive transformation or disruptive innovations. So this radical change can also open traditional sales market for the new enterprise. Who would have thought that a manufacturer of Wi-Fi routers would add radiator thermostats and switchable outdoor outlets to its product portfolios using online services provided by the router manufacturers. Okay, customers can control the thermostats in their homes or control their garden sprinklers via the internet. The traditional providers of radiator thermostats as well as new competitors entering the market can respond to these digital transformations and also provides internet based smart home products. Some providers go a step further and use the connected radiator technology to involve maintenance technicians and calculate maintenance schedulers schedules proactively. One example of business models that has been made possible by the digital transformation is crowdsourcing or crowdfunding. For crowdsourcing projects, for the crowdsourcing projects tasks are distributed across internet users via internet platforms. For crowdfunding, investors are found who want to, party invest in the projects. The interaction of this various actors has been made not only possible but economically and efficiently by the internet. So thus forming the basis for this business models. Okay, the business transformation provides a wide range of options for the creative business actions and certain teams, such as focus on the customer and the quality of the infrastructure have come to the fore. Focusing on end customer and their benefits is becoming a key success factor. Okay, and thanks for watching my videos. Actually this video looks like I know this is kind of boring kind of thing, but we cannot avoid to compare the traditional business process with the digital transformation business process. So we need to see we have seen the opportunities and risks, future business challenges in each and every industry across the line of business, digitalization of business process, and comparison of traditional business process with digital business process across the various industries in case of their activities or functionalities, evaluation of industries based on their level of digitalization, replacing the existing traditional business process. And so we discussed about introducing the new business process, crowdfunding. So all these things actually will support SAP S4HANA innovations, and introduction is very much required. Thanks for watching videos. Thank you.